Well, thank you very much for being with us today as part of our program. It is Thursday, and it's the Feast of Our Lady Star of the Sea, which happens every year on the last Thursday in September. It's also the day of World Maritime Day of the International Maritime Organization. I'm not sure if the leaders of the IMO talked to StellaMaris Rome when they came up with their World Maritime Day, but nonetheless, they seem to coincide completely as being the last Thursday of September. And we want to, on this feast day today, introduce to everybody something that we want to thank the Catholic Communication Campaign for giving us the resources. And then it's been in the works for a while, and it's been working for a while, but we've never had an official premiere of it. And that today we want to talk about the StellaMaris app that is the updated version of the thing that was originally designed back, I guess, in 2013 or 2014 after the Costa Concordia. And CLIA, the Cruise Line Trade Association, had given StellaMaris, Apostleship of the Sea USA, and the Apostleship of the Apostleship of the Sea a grant because of the Costa Concordia sinking and the support that the priest did at that time to do an initial app. And this is a updating of that and completely bringing it up to date to the modern situation that we have. And we want to thank in a very special way Ryan Krieger, who is with us today to talk about that app. And so I'm going to turn it over to Ryan, so that Ryan, if you could just sort of share with us what you've been doing and where is this app and how can one get it and what can it do?
Absolutely. And Father Sinclair, Doreen, great to be with you today. And thank you for including me on this journey and helping me to really grow in my own faith by being a part of this project. So the StellaMaris app is really focused around the apostolate, the work that you do to serve seafarers. And one of the things that I learned working on the app was that you serve seafarers globally. In many ways, you might be considered the largest diocese after a fashion, considering how many people you serve every year. So it was really wonderful to see the way that the features that are brought to the app incorporate all the different people and the spiritual needs of so many Catholics around the world who are seafarers, or who are what you might call temporary seafarers, people on cruise ships and who are traveling. So to step people at home through the app, it really starts with some information about StellaMaris and about the chapters that are of the Apostleship of the Sea that are all over the world. It has a great directory where if you're in a port anywhere in the world, you can find someone who can help you in lots of different ways. Help you with your spiritual needs, your temporal needs, safety needs. So that's the first major feature. It also has a great listing of all of the cruise masses. So if you're on a cruise and that cruise is going to have liturgy, is going to have sacraments, you can find a great listing there. Makes it really easy to include your spiritual life as part of your travel plans. And then it also has great news and information from different Apostleship of the Sea chapters around the world. And then one of the features that I love that you've incorporated and was really a joy to program and to put together is the ability to get help. So if you're somewhere around the world and you are on a ship and you need help, you can put in your information and say, here's where I am, I need someone to contact me, and the Apostleship of the Sea will contact you. So it's a really great set of features. Am I allowed to talk a little bit about some of the cool new things that are going to be coming up with Brother Marinus?
Oh, absolutely.
Excellent. Okay, great. And as the cause for sainthood for Brother Marinus is really starting to take shape, the app will include soon additional features to help you get to know about his life and history through text and through video. It'll help you to pray daily for his intercession, as well as for the cause of his sainthood. And it'll give you a form where if Brother Marinus's intercession has a powerful impact on your life, you can share that with the wider world so that we can see his impact and his heavenly intercession here temporally on earth as part of the church on earth. So I think it's a great feature, and I'm looking forward to getting it out there in everyone's hands. And if anyone's looking to download the app, they can find it on the iOS and Android stores. Just search for StellaMaris. It's the first thing that comes up.
Thank you very much, Ryan. And one of the things I wanted to add is that this Thursday is also the Filipino National Day of the Seafarer. And I'm going to be on board a couple of carnival ships on Thursday and Friday with the Philippine embassy this week. And one of the things I want to definitely share with them is that part of the app where they can reach out to ask for help, and also for the prayers. I think for our seafarers, especially so many of those from the cruise industry who really went through a great hardship throughout the pandemic. A lot of them are still rebuilding their lives. And so I'm just particularly looking forward to being able to share that information with them this week.
And now, Ryan, you had spoken early on that there's also a web page that goes with this. Now, is that just for the administration of it, or is it also available for people to interface with the content of the app also?
That's a great point. It is available on the web as well, and I'll make sure that a link to the web page is available in the notes for this video.
Thanks so much. And as I've thought about it some more, also it'll probably be good to put it someplace in the app also. Maybe on the front page of it. And I say that because my experience as sailing on the training ships, I can't tell you how crazy it drives me when I'm trying to get into a bank account or to the Texas A&M accounting log hours of work program, and it says we are going to send you a text through Duo to get your number that you need. Well, the problem is I'm in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and I have no cell phone service. I do have internet service and I can get my email, but Duo is going to send me a number by text, and the banks do it also. So actually having that capacity, if you're on a cruise ship, which you may not have cell phone if you're in the middle of the Caribbean, that nonetheless you can still access the same information from the website also. And I really like that new dimension that is there that we're going to add to that at that point.
I think that's a great point. There's oftentimes that you don't have the same level of access that you're expecting when you're on the ocean. We've come a long way, and it's pretty amazing the level of internet access we have. And yet that's not the same for things like our texting services or other digital services. So I love the fact that from the very beginning, this is designed with the seafarer in mind.
Mm-hmm. And I can tell you, because of my own Seafarers Union, that in the last round of contracts last year, that it was placed as a high priority that all the ships will have internet access. And so the idea that you're going to only be able to do a couple of texts, they're moving more and more to being able to have, maybe not the fastest, but quality internet access, being able to web browse and things like that, that 5 or 6 years ago would have been a luxury on board the better ships to sail on at that time. But I really appreciate that. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me add as well for the audience that the website address for that web portal is StellaMaris.to. That's StellaMaris.to.
And the TO stands for?
I believe that it's the web addresses of the Republic of Tonga that provides that. But if you're looking to get more involved in your faith, look no further than StellaMaris.to. Okay,
thanks so much. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. And we're really excited about it. Go to wherever your website, your apps are available. And it's really great. Again, a shout out to the Catholic Communication Campaign. I know a lot of folks who sit in the pews, it's like, what is this CCC thing? Where do we see it? Well, I know in our own diocese, it's directly related to supporting our newspaper that we have, and also all the social media stuff that Karen Gilman does. And that's the same way the diocese also, but it also offers these grants so that what could be considered marginal ministries can be able to communicate with its own people as well as in the larger community there. So Ryan, thanks for putting that together. People download this thing and then just watch for the update when we get the rest of the stuff going on it and keep it going. And so Ryan, thanks for being with us on this feast day of Our Lady Star of the Sea. And we're going to be shoving this thing out. And if you also include your information in case other people need to have some app development take place also. Okay?
Excellent. Father Sinclair, Doreen, great to be with you. And if anyone in the Catholic world is looking for this sort of service, they can find me at ryan@kriegerconsulting.com. God bless.
God bless.